Welcome to the wonderful world of Tabla. Tabla is a word that literally means drum, and these are from North India. One drum is made out of wood, covered with a system of skin with a black dot that is so specific to Tabla. And it's quite a heavy drum because it's really like a plain, it's massive wood, and it's carved inside just about this deep, this way. So it's really a wooden drum, very heavy. This one is, might actually look heavier, but it's a little lighter, and it's made out of metal, and it's totally empty inside, of course. And there is the same kind of system of skin over it, with the black dot off center for this one, so it eliminates some harmonics. What strikes the most when you see a tabla player is that one hand is playing one drum and the other hand is playing the other drum, and it's quite unusual because if you put two drums somewhere and you and you put a percussionist behind, of course he'll use both hands on each, and this would be rather normal. But tabla is really played this way, and it's really easy to explain because these drums are all, they're about 400 years old, but they come from a 2,000 years old instrument called the pagawash, which was made this way. So it's a one-piece drum, wooden drum with a small end and a bigger diameter end on the left. So the player would, of course, play this way, the high pitch on the right and the low pitch on the left. But since this instrument has become, two separate drums, we have, kept this technique of the high pitch to the right and the low pitch to the left. And it actually the sounds are more refined because of they're two separate drums. Another particularity to the tabla is that every sound is related to a vocal sound, which are called balls, and it's quite intriguing at the beginning, and it's quite confusing because each sound can be, related to a few syllables that are used upon the context of the phrase. And at the beginning, it's really frustrating because it's really confusing, actually. But it's much easier than French, I tell you. So the main sound of the right hand drum is ta, and it's an harmonic tuned to the drone that we hear from the beginning. It's a D, the D drum. So this is ta. There is na. So the difference between ta and na is in the resonance and the sharpness of the sound. The na is sharper, more attack, less resonance, and the ta is sweeter. So ta, na. Tun. So ta, na, tun. Tete. Tere. So these are the main sound used on the right hand. The left hand has only two kind of sounds. Dry sounds, ki, ke, ka. So the sound that are pronounced with the letter K at the beginning is a dry sound, and gi, ge, or ga, it's a G with an H, and it corresponds to the resonance of the drum. Ge. And we can, with the pressure of the palm, bend the pitch, I mean have a higher note by pressing the skin. And we can make waves. And that makes the expression of the phrase actually. So the right hand is the main hand, I would say, and the left hand punctuates the phrase that the right hand is playing. So they're, you know, two, a little bit like the soloist is here and the accompaniment is there, sort of. And of course we can combine both hands, so ta with ge becomes da, which is the main sound of the tabla. And here are some combinations. Dati, dage, dati, dage, tenna, kena, dati, dage, denna, gena, tati, take, tenna, kena, datite, datite, dadatite, dage, tenna, kena. Da, dati, dagena, dati, dage, denna, gena. Dige, denna, trikre, denna. Dagena, tike, denna, na. Datrike, datrike, denna, datrike, datrike, denna. Didige, dagedigena, da. Datre dagena dagete nagena datre dagena dagete nagena. So here it is. I'm really looking forward to see you with the Kamloops Symphony Orchestra. Hopefully I can meet you over there with the symphony. So, take care.